Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 16 of the Recruit Flight Club Championship. Right now, we have Joe Vincent versus Cam Murray, and this is our first of 4 rounds on this beautiful Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're watching from. Maybe you're wrecked by daylight savings time. Maybe you're not. Maybe it didn't affect you whatsoever. But no matter who you are, let's have a good time today. Let's get weird. I told Will before we started, today, expect the unexpected. That's all I'm saying. All right. I'm about to open up the Choose Your Champion polls. My man, William Haywood, is about to break down these lists. Let's go, everybody out there. Choose your champion. And if you are watching at home later on YouTube, put your prediction in the description, in the comment section down below, so that find out if you were right or wrong, and then comment to yourself and say, "You dummy," or "You were super smart." Pat yourself on the back if you get it right. All right, here we go. Give it to me, Will.
All right, let's start with some list breakdown of Joe Vincent here. We got first order at 195. That's Gideon Haskell in the science shuttle. With Fanatical, trying to increase the power of 2 attack dice by adding rolling an additional die. With Gideon there, we also have Scorch. Gets to roll an extra die as well when attacking for a stress. Static, which we don't normally see, but as the ability it's early. While you perform a primary attack, you may spend your lock on the defender and a focus token to change all your results to hit results. Initiative 4. And then rounding out the list, of course, Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader here. After you defend, show him the dark side. Also has extreme maneuvers and advanced proton torpedo. Going up against them. For your Choose Your Champion, bet 2 all is Cam Murray, flying 5 different Red Squadron veterans. That's an I-3 X-Wing, all with S-foils. Super simplistic list here, but right now I-3 is super good in the hyperspace meta. There's a lot of things that are also I-3, and it looks like these guys are getting right into it here. Not messing around.
Honorable Joust.
Oh, they're coming in.
Now the one thing I'm worried about is that that rock right in front of Cam's squad. I think it'll end up affecting Cam more than Joe. Though if Joe moves fast enough, if the plan is to joust, he can. Oh nope, he's taking that barrel roll. I do like that. I do like the barrel roll there. Being able to get on the other side and either force Cam to deal with that rock by banking to the left, which might end up giving some broadside shots.
Exactly. Now, the temptation to take down Kylo Ren here might be too great for Cam to resist, but I think that the real target has to be these smaller ships. Gideon Hask provides a lot of support for these little foes with them, and they're going to be fairly tanky with Gideon 7 health and 2 agility. Not sure if the X-Wing is going to be able to take it down in a single round, but Kylo's the bait on this, right? Like if you bank in and expose your sides to the support ships, but nah. Cam here. Murray, playing it smart, says, nah, we don't need to make decisions. 1 forward.
Keep it. I mean, it's a good move. It is a good move. There's no reason to get cheeky. There's a 3 hard. Static getting in. I think maybe was trying to get in the way of some type of fast moves here. Oh, no, never mind. Just lead the way with Gideon. Probably get some coordinate action here.
Yeah, so this is the combination of Gideon Hask and static. Essentially, if the defender is damaged, getting Hask allows static to roll a third die, which then static can automatically convert into all crits with just spending that focus and target lock. But the defender does need to be damaged for that to work.
Right.
Okay, Kylo, you're going to go on to the flank, maybe a boost then barrel roll. Has extreme maneuvers as well. Always interesting to figure out what players do with that hard-won boost.
And there he is. He's getting into the fight. I mean, this is a joust. That's what this is.
Yeah.
They are coming at each other. Let's find out what we get. Dice box is up and running. Will even the white hand is not on the screen for the people. I'm telling you, top form today. Top form. All right? Telling you, we're ready to go. Oh, the timer never got started. Dang it! No. All right, we'll get that fixed here in a minute.
I'm on it, yeah.
All righty. Here we go. Kylo, first shot, range 2. We're not sure on the target, but we'll find out soon if...
I assume
it's
all
probably
the
the
other
range.
ships target locked yellow here in the middle, so... left as a single crit and got easy evades. I am so surprised by that Kylo Ren coming in. And using the Force for extreme maneuvers as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to get shot by four of the 5 X-Wings. We'll see if the priority shot is there. But there's Scorch, 3 dice, 2 hits and a focus.
Yeah, it is obstructed there, so going to end up rolling 4 dice for the X-Wing and defense.
That X-Wing still has a focus available as well. Doesn't even need it. Still
No
safe.
problem.
2 out of 4 ineffective shots. Gideon now is up and running.
Yeah, they've been unable to strip those shields. And continues to do so. Oof, that's rough.
Yep. No, the Gideon ability only works on damaged enemies, meaning they have damaged cards. Not sure why we rolled evade dice first.
He was rolling them in the response to the blank eyeball.
Ah. All right. 1 hit.
So you could spend the focus.
He's going to leave it.
For defense.
He's leaving it. This will be the one that actually gets through, right? Yeah, there it is. So 1 damage in that exchange, a single shield. What do we get next? The X-Wings, 15 attack dice heading towards something. And actually, it looks like 5 out of 5 X-Wings are going to be able to fire into Kylo Ren, and that was marked. Here's the first shot. That's going to end up being 2 after spending the focus. No focuses were spent on defense that turn, so Cam has all his resources coming up. Got 2 evades. And Kylo has 1 force only. Remember, used the extreme maneuvers. Spent 1 of the force. There's 3 hits. This one might cause a force expenditure. And sure will. And gets a shield. First blood this match on Kylo Ren.
Yeah, Kylo's out of mods, and there's 3 more shots coming in. Looks like most of them are going to be range 2 as well.
Mod every day. All right. Range 2, that's going to be 2 hits after spending the focus. There's another shield. 1 more, and that would be half point on the Supreme Leader. Here it is. This is a range 3 shot.
Nope, it's going to get the extra dice here. Needs hoping for them natties, Kylo.
1 out of the box. 3's dangerous. Not quite. 2 hits. And there we go.
Starts it up.
So I'm saying that the 3 hits is what you need to be able to push through. This one's a range 2 shot. Better chances
That's
here.
big.
There it is, 3 hits. This will probably get you the half points unless you get the natties. No, giving 2 haul away right there. Okay, so Cam starting strong here, being able to score 43 points in the opening joust. Now, one of the things, Will, that I want to make sure that we point out here is Kylo is extremely maneuverable. Now, depending, right? Not a pun, but he is, especially that he has extreme maneuvers. Okay. Now, with that, even though he already gave up half points, he doesn't have any detrimental crits or anything like that. He could still make it so that Kylo is arc dodging in the right place, getting shots while he's out of arc of these X-Wings, and still be really effective while still having a full static Gideon and Scorch out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, so if those X-Wings just 140 again, because they get to move first, Kylo Ren might be able to hard 3. I don't think so, though. I'm not sure what maneuver would get him out of there. Hard 1's going to hit that gas cloud.
5 straight.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I think that would get you probably to hop over. That's a strong probably. All right.
I mean, yeah. I was looking at, this is awkward positions. That rock that you were talking about, I think ended up being worse for the First Order here, because Static, who ended up having, or excuse me, Scorch, who ended up taking that stress for the additional attack die, is now sitting right in front of that asteroid. Cannot just 2 forward. He'll land right on it.
I think
so that's going to leave him with like 3 forward or hard 2s.
Yeah, I guess you could 2 bank away. I think one of the I think Joe went in a little too fast. I was expecting him to come in slower so that it would affect the X-Wings more, right? Because as those X-Wings go up, they're going to have to make a decision. It looks like that Cam's already made a decision, saying, all right, we're going to deal with the rock now. And this turn, you could have had the First Order on the side. But, hindsight's 20/20, right? So here's the X-Wings banking in. Very good formation flying, and the pink X-Wing still keeping the threat between those 2 obstacles. And you can see Cam spreading out his arcs and trying to catch the First Order where he can. And here we go. We got a pile up in Sector 2. Get the traffic copter on it. There's the hard 3. You called it. You called it.
Yeah, you got to, lock extreme maneuvers here.
Yep. Take the lock while you can. Bust in extreme maneuvers. Boost, most likely, to try to get you turned around next turn. Yep.
Yeah, the fact that extreme maneuvers doesn't make your maneuver purple colored, it just changes the template, which means you can utilize it with Kylo Ren's auto thrusters ship ability, allowing him to take a red boost or barrel roll action after he performs an action. So to target lock, red boost action, use the force to make it a hard 1 template instead. Oh, so good.
Agreed. And here we go. We got Scorch taking that extra die and rolling a hit crit, looking at that yellow X-Wing who's already lost a shield, and he's going to lose a little more shield and a crit going into the hull. What's our first crit of the day? Ooh, first crit of the day is a direct hit. So that's going to bring him down to 2 hull on that yellow X-Wing right off the bat.
Now, we won't see Gideon's ability here to roll extra dice because it's only if you roll 2 or fewer attack dice.
And that's going to be another one, unless he spends the focus.
No, it's the last shot coming in this round. I'd take it, yeah.
All right,
things are going pretty well for Cam Murray, so.
he's prioritizing, yeah, because the ships are at range 0, yellow can't be shot. He's, you know what? I'm going to save this focus for a range 1 shot. Let's go. Big hits coming.
All right, this is on to Number 3, green out there. Ooh, gets the natties.
There we go. I mean, that correct strategy. All right, these X-Wings are in a dominant position. Now we're going to see where the focus fire is going to be. Gideon is the next most expensive ship. I wouldn't be surprised to see all 4 of these X-Wings go into Gideon Hask here. But nope, we are prioritizing Static here at range 1. Static having the ability to change all results to crits. And you know what? You might clear it in one shot. 2 hits,
hit,
2 crits. And shield, crit coming in. Static, you can dish it, but can you take it, fam? Here we go. Direct hit, he's dead.
No, he cannot take it. Can't hold it.
Can't hold it. You know what? It's Sunday morning. Choose violence, I guess.
Choose violence. That's right.
Alrighty. Well, you know what? Now we maybe go into the shuttle. Well, let's see what we end up getting.
Running out of choices at some point here. Going for the next foe. I think that's the correct decision. You can deal with Gideon Hask later. It does not have a K turn. You can get these X-Wings right behind it. Go for the more maneuverable ships.
All right, that is a crit, hit, and a blank. So 1 hit, 2 crits. All right, got a couple of evades there. Gonna rip the shield off. That is a fanatical scorch. Will it matter? Is going to be the question after this engagement. Another range 2 shot. No obstruction. Got to focus on the X-Wing. 3 dice coming in. That's a full string. Hit it, crit. Expect the crit to be in that hull. Unless we get the natties. That's a dead TIE fighter.
We got saddies instead.
Saddies. No, saddies.
Saddies.
It's probably the more correct inflection there.
Yeah, pop indeed. You're gonna get some pops in the chat, that's for sure. Cameron showing the power. This is what Squadron veterans. It's barrel rolling ship, I think. He's marking it.
I think he accidentally hit mark instead of the arc. Ah.
That makes sense.
Well, you know what? We said he should shoot Gideon. It just turns out he said, I'll get to it in a minute. All right.
Yeah, I got some other things to take care of.
4th shot of the round here. Hit crit, and both of those are going through. Shields are down on Gideon. Now this top 16 match, telling you, might be going a little faster than we had expected.
So it's busted out. Who needs evades? This is a range 3 obstructed though.
3 hits. And 1's gonna go through. 1 more to half points. So I mean, after that, second turn of engagement, Joe 20 points, Cam Murray 111. You see the power of 5 X-Wings. Now, the weakness of them potentially is getting people to have the X-Wings kind of hang out by themselves, and you can start to pick them off because they are only 2 agility. They can go down relatively quickly. That's generally the downfall of these 5 X-Wings. And we saw Cam, he committed to the formation flying. He made sure he had his actions. Him being lower initiative allowed him to take up space. And we talked about it yesterday, Will, right? The strength of going first. A lot of time has been spent in X-Wing with focusing at the higher initiatives. It's great to move last, but there is something to be said for moving first.
Yeah, once you have control of just like board space, when you're flying like 5, 6, 7 ships or a bunch of like medium bases, like a bunch of arcs or something, just that board space denial that you provide by just taking up so much space really can mess with your opponents, and it's pretty easy to get blocks on him.
Now, we do have a few other matches going on in this top 16. I want to remind everybody who's watching, though, next weekend, the Veteran Championships. The weekend after that, we have the Ace Championships. And then for a couple weeks, we're going to be taking it easy. We'll have our normal morning schedule here. If you look at our schedule, morning, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. There's likely going to be a Saturday in there that I take off, maybe two, mostly because both my daughter and wife, their birthdays are in April, and you know, they sacrifice a lot for the X-Wing community, and the month of April is celebration of Arwen and Devin, so we'll be taking care of them for a little bit, but don't worry, I'm not going to disappear on you, okay? Now, one thing I'm super excited about is the fact that, and Cellbrute just brought it up, AMG did let us know that the points for the next upcoming wave will be coming out the Monday before the release, all right? So we're going to have a couple of things that happens from that. First, the Vader Charity Challenge, that will be the end date for that as soon as we get those submitted. And two, we know, because I said that as long as we had the points by the Wednesday before the Ace Championship, I had said the Thursday before, that they would be legal for the Ace Championship. And it's going to be several days beforehand. So those new ships, the Sky Strike, Sky Strike, Rebel Cell, and the Scum one, sorry I'm forgetting their names, the new 3 Squadron packs will be legal for the Ace Championship, as long whatever is hyperspace legal, which we're assuming is going to be most of it inside that box.
It's going to be a brand new meta that week before the Ace Championships. Kylo Ren there did not choose to attack the eye with the target lock and rolled blank eye. The return fire here is going to be 2 of them. Blue starting off with, that's into range 1 into Gideon Hask. Finds himself with 2 damage.
Couple more damage cards there. Back row of X-Wings also should have range 1 shots. Here we go. We might lose Gideon this turn. Already has 3 cards, only 2 hull left. Range 1 shot, a single crit. No mods because these X-Wings are currently stressed, but that crit is sneaking through, and it is a fuel leak. Irrelevant crit. Oh, never mind. It's a hull breach. Excuse me. It looks like the wrong one had been flipped. But again, the next damage card is dead, and the next X-Wing might be able to put the nail in the coffin here for Gideon Hask. What do we get? 1 hit again. Looking for a squiggle. There it is.
All right, Hask survives the round.
That's right. Now we'll see if this X-Wing can do anything to Kylo Ren. It is a range 2 shot. Kylo has a focus available for defense. I'm going to be whiffing on that attack. And we're back to dials. So this turn is going to be interesting. Yep. What do you think these X-Wings are going to do to maximize their board position?
I have to imagine Red's going to bank in. But I'm not sure if I would commit banking in with everybody here. I can see some self bumps as well. Just to make sure that Gideon doesn't remain in arc. So I don't think the X-Wings have to do much. Cam Murray set up the K-turns expertly. The turning pink around through the lane. Super smart decision there to be able to spread out and complete all of those K-turns and Talon rolls. So I would imagine just some pretty casual flying here. Maybe you bring Pink in with the 2 bank, but that should have our coverage just everywhere.
Yep.
Against Gideon and Kylo Ren. Maybe Kylo Ren can 5 forward and then extreme maneuvers in behind him.
Yep.
He's gonna have to make the play here.
Yeah, Kylo has the tools to be able to take down I would say 3 of these probably on his own, as long as maybe one is at half or something like that. But against 5, it's going to take a lot of work. It's just the amount of arc coverage. And, we've seen Cam play, not lately, but from my knowledge of Cam as a player, he's really good at reading the board state, understanding arc coverage. So I doubt he's going to leave giant pockets for Kylo to get through. And you can see that right there with the 1 bank. He might be debating a barrel roll. There it is, trying to block. That blocks the 4 and the 5 straight, maybe even the 3. Yeah, back would block more of it. Yep, there it is. And then if he gets arc coverage with the other X-Wings, he can...
I think that does cover the 5 forward.
Yep. Just barely, right? Like the back... It clips where the back of the ship would end up being.
Yeah. Great positioning here.
All right. This one is going to bank. Also clears. So, I mean, you either catch yourself a Kylo or you get yourself a Gideon. This yellow X-Wing sidling up real nice and cozy with Gideon. Red X-Wing, keeping it simple, 1 straight. No action there, but he's got plenty of guns pointed in that direction. Gideon, no arc on anybody after taking the 2 left turn. He's going to go ahead and bust a jam. Trying to save the Supreme Leader. And there is the bump. We called the 5 straight being blocked, and that was done by that barrel roll. Kylo
has guns on the 1 health one. There's going to be 2 force on a focus token here.
Yeah, you spend it.
Ooh, confirm it.
Oh, he's hoping for the blank.
You can count on a blank.
Got
2. All right, that's Kylo Breeze decided to release. Only 3 shots coming in on him now. Bink might not even take that range 1 on Gideon. I certainly would. Don't need to get too greedy about Kylo.
All right, let's see what the order of shots is. Gonna go for the range 1. Kylo's already lost a significant amount of health, only has 2 hull left. Range 1 shot with a focus. Can he put him away? It's only going to be 2.
No, the jam.
Oh, the jam.
Off of him.
There you go. Jam plus initiative kill. This might save him. This is the unmodified X-Wing.
Also rolling eyeballs here. Kylo Ren getting lucky so far.
I see you. Do you see me? All right.
Okay. Ignores the Gideon. I mean, Gideon can't K-turn, so it's pretty much out of the fight anyways.
There we go. There's a 3. This is just barely range 2. 1 damage.
Alive.
That's a win.
That is the one. I mean, you can keep playing the game.
Yep.
It is a game now.
Yep, 45. Yeah, so being able to get rid of that ship actually is massive. Because as you start to reduce the amount of arc coverage that Cam is able to do, Kylo, again, even though he's at only 1 health, he has the maneuverability to get into some of the pockets. You just got to have Joe not being blocked. And you're going to see Cam probably he's got to make a decision. Do I just try to fan the arcs out, or do I try to block again? Right, this position is a little bit awkward for blocking.
I think you got to Talon roll green and blue. That's going to get you back facing towards the corner here. Red, I don't know if Red's Talon roll in front of Kylo will fit. Or the 4K. Red's in the awkward spot. He's going to have to call that just right. And then pink obviously doesn't have to do much, just like 2 bank over. I was going to say Malorus. Gideon.
I don't think the 4K fits. I think the Talon roll does fit in front of Kylo, though.
Yeah.
Talking about the red X-Wing?
Yeah, so far, the X-Wings are in prime position here. All of them are at full health right now, so I would see them not take like big risks here, but like not going to do anything that would potentially cost him his ship.
Right.
And like I said, Malorus can't turn around. Or Malorus, I just did it after trying not to say it. Gideon, the best he could do is hard 2 to try to get back into the fight and stay close to these guys.
Or he could
to jam them and coordinate.
One forward. It depends. Like you could one forward jam. You got that as an option. All right. Oh, looks like we're going for. There's the Talons. All right. For a second, it looked like that was a like it was a K turn for the other ship. All right. So it looks like the green X-wing is going to be there to threaten Kylo Ren. Blue X-wing saying, you know what? Let's just take out this shuttle. It gave us some hate last turn. And there is the red X-wing looking to get into the face. That blocks the hard 2, likely the hard 1 as well on Kylo Ren. You need to do a bank maneuver in order to get out of that little trap. And there is the bump, bumping the 1 turn. That pink X-wing has a range 1 shot, but Kylo gets the fire first. I would expect Cam to probably hold on to that focus if he ends up rolling any focuses. But Kylo looking mean.
Kylo should have 2 force as a note.
Yeah.
Yeah, the opponents were looking at it. All right, I was going to say. So he's going to hold on to that force for defense, getting hit crit against pink.
All righty. I think he's going to... Does he take it? There's crits. That's probably the risk there.
No, they're this far up. You got time. 42 minutes. Yeah. Swing that focus.
There it is. Okay, I do agree.
You got time. If you don't kill Kylo this round, you got time. He's at 1 health.
Yep, and he still has a 4-die shot. Here we go. Only 1. Kylo likely able to shake this off, and does. Natties.
Anyways,
Natties.
Correct choice to spend it on defense.
Yeah, exactly. In hindsight, you feels like, yeah, that was good. I wouldn't have been useful anyway. Here's a range 2 shot. Kylo still has both force up. Here's the range 2. There's 3 hits.
All right, Kylo, got natties in you again.
Not today.
Doesn't.
The unmodified Talon rolled green X-Wing able to take out the Supreme Leader. And we'll see if the blue X-Wing is able to clip the back here. Does just barely have range 2 on Gideon.
Oh, Vincent, there's another shot left. You got your focus still, kid.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. 3 dice. Only 1 hit. That's all you need, though. Oh, Gideon squiggles away.
All right, Gideon. You had to fight basically 4 full health X-Wings.
I don't know. Well, you know what?
Yeah, a bit unlikely. So,
Joe was the, he made the top 16. Even though this game, came out a little bit ugly. Everybody has these games. And we just saw, when 2 lists joust, right? One of them's right, one of them's wrong. And really, in that opening, Cam had a lot of firepower. It also helped the fact that in the opening salvo, Joe got very little damage. I don't think he got any damage in the first one. Maybe he clinked off his shield. All right.
Yeah, because they all focused down on yellow, and yeah, I think it ended up just shields, right?
2 shields down in the first engagement on yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
thank you, John. Yeah.
So like it,
and it could have been a lot different. Like if the dice rolls would have gone different, we could have seen the extra do some damage from Scorch and Kylo and Gideon, and then that static choosing to spend the target look and focus could have put 3 crits out. They could have easily killed one X-Wing in the opening engagement there. But just, alas, was not the case.
100%. 100%. Well, here we go. Gideon fighting bravely. You got to give it to Joe. He's like, you know what? I'm finishing this on my terms.
I mean, this is still a tournament. Like, get your MLB.
Hit crit.
Go down shooting.
Double eyeballs. Both of those are sticking. That is a crit as well.
That's progress.
There's a weapons failure on that X-Wing. Hey. One less attack die going at this Psy Shuttle. Here we go. Range 1. Let's see if this one puts him in the coffin.
Yeah, with 2 agility, 1 health, you just need 3 hits here.
Not just 1.
It's not it.
Do you believe in miracles?
Easy evade here, Rallis. No problem. I'm going to shrug off all these attacks, I'm sure. No problem.
Only 1, I believe.
Only 1.
Have you heard the legend of Gideon Hask, the untouchable?
Gideon going down without a fight. It's like I got 2 agility. You guys can't shoot me.
And the unmodified range 3 shot rolls the hit crit. Denied.
I can't take down that. Side shuttle? No. It's Robin02. Thanks for your subscription with Prime.
All right, and there's 2 hits, and there we go. The weapons failure X-Wing. Oh, you couldn't write it up better. Is the one that ends up ending Gideon here. Direct hit, panic pilot, a little extra. And he's playing it all the way out. He's taking his blinded everything. Thanks for playing, fam. Thanks for playing. Can we get some F's in the chat for the respect for Joe? Pay some respects to Joe. He kicked butt.
All right, Dion.
Yes.
I do have a backup game selected and a backup overlay if you'd like to hop over.
So, we could do that in a minute here. Did you notify the players about it?
I will do that right now.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
No?
Nope.
Don't? Okay.
Nope.
I did not notify them yet.
Yeah, so I like the idea of a backup game. Let's try this, because what I don't want is the like, oh my God, our room is being, it's that's kind of sudden surprise shift. So, okay, how about this? Go into the room and let's give us a little insight into what's going on, and that'll give us some understanding of whether it's okay to walk into the room.
Okay.
All right. While Jonah gives us the he's our intel agent, guys. He's our intel agent. Let's talk about some of
Except I'm actually good, right?
Intel agent in first edition is amazing.
I was
amazing.
Thinking informant.
Informant is not great. Yeah. No bueno. Power curve went down on that one. Let's talk about giveaways, because as you guys know, real quick here, as we wait for Jonah to get us that game, yesterday we absolutely cleaned out the closet, right? Like, we destroyed the sub goals.